Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. For a man, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Makes a catch on the left. On the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. And they swarm him under. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That is so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great for throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
To the air, it's Aller. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as...
Brownie on the Jets. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Aller. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 7, Penn State 0.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
The snap sets up the throw. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? The clock has just reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that sack pushed them all the way back to the 20. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Unleashes to the end zone. He's going for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking to throw. Let's it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
From his end zone, he'll go up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Man, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Back to throw, it's Carr. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Scrambling away. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On the run, it's Love. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Will take over. First and 10.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Toss sweep to the right. Spins away from the defender. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. To the air on second down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. He play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the lead. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Here's a heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a gap. It's Bob. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rolls and fires complete to the right. It's a running room. He's at the 50. There he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The jet sweep pass. And as they get it to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 21, Penn State 14.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Sweet spin.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome back to Road to Glory. Before we get started, feel free to look around and customize the RTG settings to your liking. The brand new high school experience has been enabled by default, but this setting, as well as custom conferences, can be modified. Also, this is where you can import a team builder team that is only available for your high school. Now let's get started by selecting your initial star rating. Your performance each week in high school will determine how much this rating will go up or down. Just remember, the higher your star rating, the more schools will be interested in you, but the expectations on your performance